Hey brick fans, and welcome to the Brick Bakery, where all our jokes are half baked and most our bricks are medium rare. Today we're having a look at the 6344, the Jet Speed Justice, which is a set from 1993 that consists of 2 minifigs and 143 parts. When you look at Bricklink, there's about 300 police sets, including Duplo and Junior sets, and you could wonder why a Lego city would need that much police, but without further ado, let's get to building. So, here we go, building. Ooh, this is interesting. The manual has a picture this way, but it opens like this. I actually like that they did an engine like this. It makes gives it a good sense of realism. And there's the police boat. And I actually got this on pretty straight back in the 90s. Here is the finished set, and as you can see, it consists of a police boat and a police plane. And if I have to be perfectly honest, I think it might be a bit bland. But anyhow, let's have a look at the details. Let's have a look at the 2 minifigs. This pilot guy actually is pretty cool. He has some cool sunglasses and his printed helmet is pretty neat too. His torso print is leaning towards a more cartoonish style, which you might like and you might not, but I think it is alright. Here's the other minifig, and that is the boat captain, and I never really liked that he has this regular cap rather than the police cap. However, his face print is pretty funny as he has that very handsome moustache, and underneath he has some torso print which seems to match the style of the pilot. Then there is the police boat, which is actually very simple in its design. If we take a look at the front, you can see the small searchlight, the police sign, the front window, and of course the different lights and the 2 antennas which can be used for the radio. And it looks like that the Me from 1993 could almost put a sticker on straight. If we take a look at the boat from the back, we first of all see this engine room. The engine room is pretty cool because it has an engine in it, and you can see the small thrusters coming out of the back here. It's also pretty cool because you can open up the window part of the engine room hatchet to let in air if the engine is getting overheated. There's also of course the steering wheel, but besides that there isn't too much detail inside. There is a radio in this boat, but I'm not sure if it's a radio or a remote control for the camera in the plane. And speaking of, here is the police plane. Now there is some neat functionalities in this one. First of all, there is this hatchet that could open up into the cockpit, and of course there is the small camera that could come out and get hidden away again in the back. When we were children, we would actually discuss how realistic this was and if this should have been on a helicopter instead of an aeroplane, because a camera on an aeroplane wouldn't be able to catch very much because of the speed an aeroplane would be going. At the back we have the engines and of course the tail piece, and all in all the plane does seem to have some coolness to it. All in all, I think this police set is a bit on the bland side. Even though the plane is pretty cool and the boat is nice in all its simplicity, there were other better police sets in that period, I think. That was the 6344 Jet Speed Justice from 1993, and even though there's some cool functionalities and some nice details in it, I still think it is kind of bland. There were better police sets from that period. But that's all for me today. I hope you'll comment, like, and subscribe, and hope I'll see you guys next Monday.